Hey, and what is up, the going soldiers? Yes, I said soldiers. You guys, take care of yourselves. Um, we try to keep things entertaining and light, but as you guys may already know, let me fix this. Everything in life is not light. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets a little dark, and when it's impacting us, your communities, your life, and your people, you have to kind of like move with it, you guys. So one thing I noticed our people have been doing is acting, pretending like everything is okay when situations are going on and people are making decisions, executive decisions, you guys, decisions behind power, pushing pins or whatever that affects people's lives, their livelihood. And really, they're trying to affect future generations. What am I talking about? I'm talking about your president, President Dump, you guys. He lifted um, a segregation ban that was put in place in 1965 by Lyndon B. Johnson. That was the president that was the sitting president, the seated president at the time. But it was a fight that was fought by Black Americans, by Adolf's people. And so he lifted the ban. And I have some TikTok responses to it. I also have a news report that I'm going to share with you guys. But after that, I have some TikTokers responses to it. But there some people look, I don't think people understand what's going to happen. So Project 20 or 25 or 2025 is really in effect, and we're only feeling the beginning of it. I believe that he's only been in office for 8 to 9 weeks, you guys, but I want you guys to truly follow it. Sure, I know that this is a bit of a turn for the content that you're used to seeing on my channel, but this is shit that you need to see. So I'm telling all my going soldiers, stay woke, keep your eyes open. He also just recently, I don't want to get off a topic, but this isn't off a topic because this impact your lives, my children's lives, your children's lives. But he just actually dismantled the Department of Education. So these people are going to be able to put propaganda to indoctrinate your children, and they're removing true history. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about translucent people. This is what they're doing. And so President Dump has been successful really at rallying translucent people to otherize everyone else, or what they see as non-translucent people, you guys. But let me get to this footage. I don't like to hold you guys. I like to give you bits of information, that news you can use. This type of bits of information without oversaturating you guys so that you lose everything. So let's get it.
I knew this morning concerns growing after the Trump administration removed a segregation ban for federal contractors.
Yeah, this is all part of the president's mission to eliminate anything related to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And this has some worried about the civil rights protections. Our Candace Cole is in Northwest at GSA headquarters this morning with details on this. Candace, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Well, the Trump administration has effectively lifted an explicit ban preventing segregated facilities in workplaces. This comes after the president signed an executive order back in January, repealing a 1965 executive order aimed at stopping hiring discrimination. Now, according to a recent memo from the General Services Administration that was first reported on by NPR, federal contractors have been directed to remove several clauses from new contracts that fall under the federal acquisition regulation from its contracts that aren't, quote, consistent with the direction of the president. Now, one of those clauses is the prohibition of segregated facilities clause, meaning anything from workspaces, restaurants, waiting areas, and more. But contractors still must adhere to provisions covered under the Civil Rights Act and non-discrimination laws. Other clauses to be removed include those around affirmative action compliance and equal opportunity. Now, many consider the changes to be largely symbolic, but some federal agencies have already adopted the new language. A recent notice from the NIH explicitly states equal opportunity will not be considered when making award decisions. And this is just the latest development in the effort to eliminate diversity, equity, inclusion from the federal government. Now, earlier this month, federal agencies were advised to scrub any words deemed DEI from their websites. Also, earlier this month, pictures featuring Black and other minority groups have been removed from military websites as well. Reporting live in North.
This morning, concerns growing after the
Okay, mother going soldiers. So you got that bit, and so going back to Lyndon B. Johnson and the fight that Black Americans fought in this country to change the laws of the time, unfair laws, unequal laws, or whatever. So the executive order that Lyndon B. Johnson signed, that's really like changed the lives of a lot of different people. It was to ban segregation in public spaces, you guys, and in the workplace, like employment, you know. So let's get to these TikTokers responses. A lot of people have been responding on TikTok about this, and it has an entertainment aspect to it, you guys. But things are about to get very hard. Not so much now, but we have a whole 4-year track period, and I don't think he's trying to leave the White House at the end of his term. But let's get it.
What can you threaten Black people with that we haven't already lived through before? We already couldn't go to your schools. We already couldn't live in your neighborhood. We already couldn't shop in your store. We already had to sit in the back of the bus. We already filled out your jail. We already had our zip codes redlined. We already had our votes suppressed. We already had our families separated. We already had our men profiled. We already had our women objectified. What you think you gonna do new that's gonna be able to intimidate us? Black people got soundtrack music. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. It is their master plan to make you live in fear so you don't fight back, so you don't lift up your voice, so you don't kick against the prick. Fear is the only weapon that white supremacy has.
Howdy ho. Yeehaw. Let's read your pregunta. Did you see they are encouraging segregation? Now listen, escuche. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, ho? Listen, I don't want to be around a motherfucker who don't want to be around me, bitch. Okay. Spaces where them spaces don't want me in them, bitch, okay? Listen, I am okay with that. I am 100% pro-segregation, bitch. What we fucked up is we try to fit in where we don't belong. You understand me? We meant to stand out. And see, back in them 60s and that civil rights shit, bitch, that mingling amongst some, bitch, that's where we fucked up, bitch. I don't mind drinking out of a black only water fountain, bitch. I don't want a white water fountain, a white walker, or a white motherfucker around me, bitch. You understand me, ho? So the feelings are absolutely the same, bitch. If you don't want to be around me, bitch, I don't want to be around you times 2, bitch. Double it. Spin that block. Double it, ho? I'm okay with that. So, yes, I don't want to be around nobody who don't want to be around me, bitch. That's okay with me. So if you want to go ahead and segregate me, ho, bitch, y'all don't bring nothing to the table anyway. If you do, it's bland, bitch, and unseasoned and nasty, bitch. Tastes like piss. It's piss.
Where's the flavor?
So I'm okay, bitch.
Where's the flavor in this?
The fuck? All you gonna do is come over here and steal it anyway, colonize, okay, ho? And be before I let y'all lint ball bitches go, let me say something else, bitch. The problem was equality, bitch. We wanted equality, huh? Separate but equal. The equal part is where y'all fucked up at. That's what we wanted. I'm good with separate, okay, ho? Amen.
They trying to threaten us with segregation as if our people were better off by ourselves anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Now y'all can't steal our ideas. Please be the catalyst to take over what's rightfully ours. Because anything you can do, you know we can do better. Oh, and let's not forget, Black women are still the most educated demographic in the United States. But to think that all these tactics y'all doing is going to get us to get out here in March? No. Baby, we're going to pull up to them establishment and they talking about a black hurt and a white throat. We're going to take our money elsewhere. If the effects of Target was not a warning, you don't think the economy is going to be crashing without that good black dollar? Think again. Because believe it or not, we are the race that's spending the majority. So this is still a time for the black people to continue to be level-headed and relaxed. Just imagine having 4 years of savings. Because at the rate it's going, this is not even going to last for 4 years. Because while they thinking they're ahead, it's putting them behind. And they looking to rage bait us for any reason to get up out in that field. And guess what? We're not going. We're not going. Sit back. Yeah, sit back.
So, bitch, if you gonna go and segregate us, hurry the fuck up. Did they give us a date when the segregation shit gonna start? Because, bitch, I can go in the house and go pack my bags and get ready to leave right now. Because, bitch, we've been asking to be segregated. They actually think we give a fuck about being segregated. Y'all trying to trick us into getting these streets so y'all can go ahead and declare martial law. No, we will fucking leave. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about no motherfucking segregation, bitch. We want our own neighborhoods. We want our own cars. We want our own makeup brands. We want our own clothing brands. We want it all. And we got it all. You bitches just stole it and put y'all motherfucking names on it. So, bitch, if you gonna go and segregate us, hurry the fuck up. If you gonna segregate us, hurry the fuck up. We ready to go. We tired of being around y'all. Okay? If you want to segregate us, this is your one chance. You could really do what the fuck you say you're going to do and segregate us. Please segregate us, bitch. The fuck? Segregate us.
I just think it's absolutely hilarious how people are getting on this app and panicking, specifically non-black people. They're like, oh my gosh, you're bringing segregation back. What are you guys going to do? We're going to do absolutely nothing. What we told you guys 4 to 5 months ago we were going to do. This man's whole campaign was founded on the basis of racism, and everybody thought she was sweet. And then he started putting it in y'all's face, and they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like, he's messing up the country. We told y'all that. We told y'all what was going to happen. And the 92% of us that voted for Kamala Harris, we're taking a break for the next 4 years. Y'all figure the shit out the best way you know how. I live in Alabama. Segregation ain't never went nowhere anyway. While we're on the conversation of segregation, if we truly want to get into that, we're going to need all of our amenities and luxuries back that nobody paid for on the backs of our ancestors. We're going to need those back. That stoplight you use every day, that refrigerator, that home security system, etc. We're going to need all that back. And then y'all can take custody of Lululemon.
They think black people really give a damn about segregation. Like, for real, like we...
Child. Anyway, so...
Hello? We know the power of our black dollar. We ain't no fools. We are perfectly okay with that. I guarantee y'all business is gonna shut the fuck down, though. So fuck with it if you want to. We ain't suffering. You are. Like, we always got somewhere to shop, and half of the people are not gonna adhere to it anyway because of the fact that they know that their businesses are gonna go down. Ain't nobody finna do no stupid shit like that. And let me tell you something. If we going back to colored only bathrooms and white only bathrooms, our shit gonna be clean. Cause one thing about black people, we some clean motherfuckers. So I don't know. Now, I don't know about the other ones because the ones that I know that work with me don't even wash their motherfucking hands. So let's be honest. Like, I don't know what they think. I don't know what they think they doing. But I'm here to tell them that they not doing what they think they doing. Cause we ain't gonna be bothered whatsoever.
Okay.
Run us all our shit back. As a matter of fact, run us all our shit back.
I'm going to say this shit real quick. The federal government is now encouraging segregation. This is another tactic to get us people out there on them streets so they could do what they need to do. I don't think they have learned yet. This fuck around and find out just really has not hit them yet. They don't get it. Black farmers are doing better than white farmers in Nebraska. Why? Because y'all racist and y'all think that we get handouts and we don't. Because the black people really know how to fucking do it from the ground up, and y'all was the one getting handouts and y'all ain't getting shit. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all don't even know how to cook with more than black pepper and motherfucking salt.
And y'all barely use that. Segregate this motherfucker, cause y'all the ones out here wearing bonnets. Segregate this motherfucker, cause y'all the one that's on this app talking about box braids came from Vikings. Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all the one on here talking about they not like us. Y'all really are not like us. Segregate this motherfucker. Cause honestly, we did better when we was by ourselves. Y'all the one that came and fucked up everything when it was segregated. The difference is that back then, we thought we was missing out on something. Y'all know that fucking viral meme of that man talking about, I'm sorry, not the meme, the video of the protester from the civil rights movement talking about he sat down and ate that food and he was like, this is what the fuck we was protesting for? Segregate this motherfucker. Y'all want us to rage so fucking bad and we don't care.
What can you threaten black people with that we haven't already lived through before?
Okay. Woo, I had that on loop, you guys. And I just want to just jump back over to the comments. Thank you so much for dropping in the courtyard, Auntie Donna. And you've been very helpful with sharing me out. I appreciate you. And what is up, Detach? Haven't seen you in a while, but it is so good to see you. Thanks so much for dropping it. So I could tell, like, you like to engage with issues that matter, and I thank you for that. And what is up to Richard Stevenson? Yes, I agree. Vote 2026. That's the only way to stop them. True, but on top of that, you know, of really all the local elections. I mean, translucent. Well, put it like this. The MAGA nuts. They have the House, the Senate, and the Oval Office. You see what I'm saying? And that has all like switched with this administration. You know, like the House is going to pass a lot of things through that Trump says, you guys. So it really is going to get like very, very hard. I think this is just the beginning and people reactions. I will say, do not be reactionary. Oh, I do want to say this too, but on top of the voting, like we need to be on one accord. It's very important. And we're going to learn this. Like our people are going to get it. Like we're going to get that understanding. That's what I'm saying. Like that we have to be on one accord. Like one thing that I've seen, and I've seen this for a number of years, is like the other black people that black Americans that like to separate themselves from the average, from the masses of other black Americans. So they like to in discussions, they like to show, you know, like before translucent people, like they like to show how they're not like the other black Americans, and they don't think that way. And what is racism? Like, I mean, I haven't experienced that. Like, you know, like I attended Princeton, and you like all of that shit is going to have to go. Like, we're going to have to really be on code, because if we're voting and splitting our vote, you see what I'm saying? And one thing, I have to I have to come to the defense of black American men. There's been a lot of false information put out about them, about their voting pattern, and it's not true. Like we really only lost 2%. Like if you guys follow data, we only like this the last election that put Trump in office, we really only lost 2% of the black American men vote. But if you look at the data, you can see like we've been and it's not just black men, but just men in general. Ever since Obama, it's been like 2% loss, and then the next election cycle, 2% loss, 2% loss, 2% loss. That has hurted us. You see what I'm saying? Like, so now we have to deal with this administration, and for those that have spoke so badly against Kamala, you know, do you honestly think she would have done this or would have done worse? I mean, the economy is fucked. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I think we're headed into a recession. You guys, along with a string of other things, but they're like really implementing this project 2025 thing. You see what I'm saying? But again, a lot of voters did not come out and vote who was on the Democratic ticket, because y'all fed into the propaganda with what they call the Democratic plantation. Which is you think it's worse than where we're headed? Is my question. And see, like so many people, and men in general, not black men, if just men of color, I'm speaking about, um, have like made it seem like it was so hard to cast their vote in the direction of um a half black woman, a biracial woman. Y'all have issues with women, and I don't get it. Qualified women, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see what's being said. This is a great live, y'all. Thank you so much, Detach. I never like colonization anyway. I'm more comfortable around my people anyway. But true. But Richard Stevenson, like this whole project on 25 thing, like I showed you guys the TikTokers response. And I try to put a little entertainment element to it, but it's much deeper than that. It really is, because um when we have separate things, they're going to do things to those things, and certain things aren't going to be separate. Trust me, we're still going to have an occupying army called police by translucent people in our community. They're not going to allow us to govern our community. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what the new generation don't understand. Like, when they're saying like, we are not our ancestors. We need to be, because they were smarter, because they were able to change the Constitution. We were the only Black Americans are the only people in this country that has been able to change the Constitution by the fight that we put on. Without the use of the internet and all the different things that we have that at our hands now today that can help us. My concern is the new generation don't know like how useful the things that we have now could actually help us in our fight. But this shit is going to get crazy. Trust me. Like with employment and stuff like that, because they're going to discriminate, and it's all because they have a zero birth rate, and they so fucking fearful of what they call the browning of America, that they're becoming a minority, because they can't make enough babies to compete with the rate at which they're dying. That's what the birth rate is, and like they more of them are dying than they are producing babies. You see what I'm saying? But with us, like, we're producing more babies at a faster rate than we're dying in this country. And so they're going to try to hit us in the medical world too. You see that he's been taking Social Security. There's been a push to take Social Security too. And with that is going to be Medicaid. You see what I'm saying? And the trick here's the trick. These translucent people are on code, because with all the racialized bullshit that they're doing at othering people, they're still screaming it's not racist, because they politicize it. So they're going to call it politics. You guys, we really need to get on code. You see what I'm saying? Like, and really be on one accord. And there's numbers in our community that don't see the benefit of it. But this Project 25 is going to make sure they get it. They're going to get it. They're going to get it. They're going to understand. They're going to come to that understanding. Hopefully it won't be too late. But I'm going to find an outro, and I'm going to be out of here. Thank you guys so much for caring what's happening to the world around you that impact you and your children and future generations. They're going to be taking whatever little wealth. Not too many in our community have been able to build up. What do they call that? Let me look towards the comments, because generational. There you go. Generational wealth. They're going to take that. They're going to take that. That's why they're focusing on these small monies. And when I say small monies, I'm talking about these programs that they're attacking, like when you like Social Security, Medicaid, and shit like that. But when you look, when you understand, like, it's really like 3% of the national budget, or 5% of the national, but it's not large at all. Like, but they're not focusing on the military because I think they're ultimately reserving that to go to wars with other countries. You see how he's attacking Canada because of this trade war that he imposed. He didn't think he thought that everybody was going to cower down, and these countries are standing up to him, and they're meeting. Like one country raised their tariffs like up to 400%. You know, like he's not going to play with us. You know, y'all. I'm sure a lot of you guys caught the whole discussion he had with Zelensky of Ukraine and shit like that. Like how he tried to stun him. You see what I'm saying? Like no one has to bow down to this orange pussy. You see what I'm saying? But I'm on my way out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Like the video or dislike it, and subscribe to the channel. All right. Let me fund.